Okay, so we're going to actually be putting out a call to community, and that includes y'all, because we're going to need a little bit of help with this. Welcome back, folks, to the Scuttlebutt. So I know I'm not doing this as often as I would like to, but actually we're over here in the gathering house area. So this is going to be where the house is coming to. And what do we know so far? Well, what we do know is, yes, we are basically approved for the house. It took, what, going on about 2 weeks now? A little over 2 weeks. But there's stipulations. And so those of you that do not know, or if you're new here, I am retired Navy. I am a disabled veteran. I did do my full 20 years, but I do have that income along with a disability. But can I go out and work? Yes, I could probably go out and work. But do I want to do that? No, I want to do this full time. This is actually doing YouTube full time is what I want to do, right? Obviously, the limitations of our internet right now with the phone, it kind of has us not really being able to do a whole lot, right? Obviously, income, not being able to do a whole lot. And Gladys is the same way, right? She is also retired Navy. She did not do her full 20 years. She is actually medically retired before she could get to that point. So for her, obviously her income is actually a little more limited. And I know there's folks out there be like, hey, don't do video talking about money. Don't do video talking about money. Why are you guys even doing this if you can't afford it? Blah, 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 right? Well, we took the leap of faith, and that's what it was, is in hoping that the channel would grow enough to where we could be, self-supporting. And it's getting there. It's getting there, right? Obviously, this channel is nowhere near, we're not even monetized on this channel. But the other channel is getting to the point where now we are starting to get a little bit of income coming in every single month. Is it a lot? No. I'll tell you right now, we barely, because you have to meet a minimum threshold to be able to get a check every single month. And we just barely meet that minimum requirement every single month. And I tell you, it's not a lot. So, but with this adventure here, we're actually doing with, family and such. So with that, what do we need help with? Well, what we need help with, so we're actually only approved for the house itself. So we were actually going to be doing the house and a foundation pad, okay? Because obviously, when I was going to be building a house, we were going to be making a foundation. We did not need this land to be leveled or anything because I was going to be making a foundation to make the house level, right? So doing the post and beam. Well, post and beam does not require the land to be level. The house that we are getting, though, which is the manufactured homes, does require the land to be level. It does require a pad for the house to sit on. So we were going to try to do the house and the pad together in the same thing. Well, with our debt to income ratio, right, we're not debt free by any means. With our debt, to income ratio, we can't afford to do that. So we actually need to make our own house pad. So it's going to be, was it a 38 by 66, I think is what we're saying now. So that's a little bit more than what, because this house, what I was doing the foundation here, was only 44 feet long. So as you can see, there's a lot more trees that need to be cleared out. More of this stuff over here cleared out, probably even coming up here towards the trailers. We're probably going to have to move those to a different location. So we're going to need help clearing out, some land. Or obviously, we can get a dozer over here. Dozer costs money. And then to get this ball rolling for the house itself, we got to come up with a $1,000 deposit. That's it. So $1,000 deposit, we go over there and we pay him, and we can get this house going. So the faster we can get this going, the faster other things can happen, which I'm not going to be talking about anymore because some folks in the family just get a little on the hurt side. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say on that. So we definitely, I know there's folks within the community that know how to operate equipment. I know there's folks in the community that have equipment that could even possibly come out and help. I know we've had folks here within the community already helping us with some of these other projects, even including that one. And hey, we need the help, because if we can do this now, so we already talked to them this morning, and by the time we come up with the money for the deposit, right, that's just to basically get the house ordered. And then from there, we have 4 to 5 months before the house is delivered to come up with the rest of the deposit, which we can do that. That's not an issue. But the initial deposit, right, we don't have it yet. Getting the land prepped and getting a pad put in here, we don't have that either. So that we don't have the equipment for that and such, and the resources, which, you know, we're doing with what we can. We don't ever ask anybody, hey, can you send us a donation, or can you do this, can you do that? We're never going to do that, right? What we need your help though is watching the videos, watching the ads, sharing us out, helping us grow, all those things, right? That's all free. That stuff is free for you. All it does is take some of your time, which I already know a lot of people says, hey, time is not free. No, it's not, right? I'm pretty sure there's other things that you can be doing throughout your day, but you know, to kind of help us with this is watching the videos, watching the ads, doing all that stuff, right? Helping us grow. Those are the things that you can do to help us, and it's greatly appreciated. That's all we ever ask you to do. So we will be, you know, working with other folks to get this knocked out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that by December, January timeframe, we're going to be in the house and out of the RV, which is perfect timing, because we actually got a call too from one of Gladys's sisters that's actually planning on moving up here from Texas, and they're actually getting their own land, their own property. They're already in talks of that, and they are actually going to be utilizing the RV, right? So if we can get out of the RV the same time that they would be coming up and needing the RV, it's just all going to work out in the end. So fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed that we're getting there. One day closer. That's all we can do, right? That's one of the things that we've always said is take it one day at a time, and you're always one day closer to your goal. So, but so much to do still. But, all right, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back inside. I'm still drinking a little bit of coffee. I think I've only had one cup. Normally I like doing 2, sometimes 3. It just all depends. Chickens are all still out here. Look. Dook, dook, dook. Chicken coop build. So, yeah, they're enjoying life. But you can probably also see we have a lot of debris in the yard. We actually had a storm come through last night that we were not expecting. I was expecting rain more around Tuesday. You know, Tuesday going into Wednesday. Well, it came early, and now we have a little bit of yard cleanup to do once it dries up just a little bit. It's still trying to rain off and on. Some thunderstorms that came through and such. So, yeah, not doing a whole lot today. And I know that we did not have a video post for Friday. I apologize for that. So we didn't really get a whole lot done. For one, it's just the heat has just been killing us. And 2, did not record any video or whatnot, but we were actually helping out with the Black Sheep project to go pick up another vehicle that they needed, right? So that was an all-day event. It was 3 hours there, 3 hours back. So And yeah, it was a fun little trip, but that's what we're doing on Friday. So, all right, y'all. Well, that's all I got for you. So I definitely appreciate you. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe, hitting that thumbs up, sharing us out, helping us grow. It's greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, get out there and thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. Well, see you on the next one. Later, y'all.